I mean, if they engage the 5v4, they're gonna lose even more.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a struggle. Now Overclockers very, very ahead in this game. They're very close to that sweet spot of 8K. Now they're going to keep forcing these fights out of IDNS, and now Overclockers in a very comfortable position. This is their playstyle.
Yep. AZY just trying to find a little bit more coming through. They want to make sure that whatever they do, they want to be assertive because they're so far behind. If they make another mistake, that could be game.
Yeah, that could be game. It's going to result in Lord. Lord's coming up in about 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Selena has to land something on a priority target from the Overclockers.
Taku, rough wave, doesn't land. They are going to back off for now.
Not looking too good for IDNS as they are being attacked from every single angle as Overclockers making sure that this is going to be one heck of a fight.
Oh, Divine Judgment gets cancelled by the Purifier, and now they are going to just put Mel against the wall. They do get a kill. A little bit of over-eagerness. Stun lands on the Taku. Kadita does have the Breath of the Ocean. Meanwhile, off-screen, you see Joe getting soloed by the Guinevere.
Yep, they have to back out here.
Ooh! Oh, the Phantom Steed comes through. Numenor Blast lands on the Taku. The Breath of the Ocean will cancel it through. AZY needs to be careful. Here comes the girl. There's the power of nature. They get another one.
Yep, forcing out these mistakes out of IDNS.
Oh my god! Taku, he predicted that. He put the Breath of the Ocean. He knew that Selena was going to come in. He knocked them out, and he went for it. Now Boots getting the inhibitor.
Boots, he's not being touched. No one can stop it as Overclockers forced him into the base, and they take an inhibitor 9 minutes into the game.
Overclockers coming through. They are feeling it. 10,000 gold in this game tree is going to their favor.
IDNS, they are just looking to breathe. They are suffocating under this immense pressure that Overclockers are just pushing onto them. What can they do?
Well, let's see what they can go for, because Overclockers, if they stand, they will be the one qualifying into Championship Sunday. But can they hold on?
Now, Overclockers, they have a couple of options. They can rush Lord if they want to. Sure, that looks pretty good here. But they could go to potentially kill the rest of IDNS if they try and contest.
You see, the Abyssal Arrow was a little bit too close there.
Just a little bit too close for comfort here.
Oh, they are going on to Lord here, Gideon.
This is where it's going to get real dicey here. If IDNS steal this away from Overclockers, they might be pushing themselves back into the game.
Poons does have his passive all stacked up. AZY does manage to walk away from this. They need to be careful. The stun is there. They get Meow. Meow flickers out straight away. Hooligan is fall straight away, and they cancel AZY's Numenor Blast. They want to kill off the Lolita. They get the Lolita. It's going to be a 5v3. They are going back to Lord.
Yup, this is going to be Lord uncontested by IDNS. They know that Death's Door is waiting for them. They just have to give it up. Look to pressure the side waves, clear it up to buy themselves some time.
Hack trying to at least pick up the buff, trying to salvage something from this bad situation. IDNS, they need to find a miracle.
Oh, this is just super unfortunate. From what looked to be a really good game 2 to getting turned over by the Overclockers. Can they find that same faith like Overclockers did at the same game?
Or at least it's not a Luminous Lord. You can see it's walking towards on the top side. There is no more turret, so it's just going to play distraction. Most likely, Overclockers is going to use that just to try and clear out the mid and bottom inhibitor.
Yeah, but 12k gold lead, any mistake made by IDNS, if they let them in a little too far and Overclockers find a good engage, it could be over.
Oh, let's see how is it going to be. Overclockers grouping up together. These are Lord empowered minions, so it's a little bit more tanky. It's a little bit harder to kill. Abyssal Arrow lands on the Grok. A little bit too tanky for their liking. Numenor Blast is there. Basically wasted sprint from Kilizo. Just playing bodyguard, playing distraction as all the inhibitors are gonna fall. This the only thing left in the IDNS base is the crystal. They find the Kaja. Can they kill him off? No, it's the answer. Mel is there. Breath of the Ocean doesn't land. Divine Judgment will pull Archive back. They lose 2 already. Carries down. Beautiful damage. Rough Face is there, and they get a team Overclockers qualify into top 4 of MSC 2019.
Oh my goodness, they have done it. They have run the gauntlet. They've beaten the previous champions of MSC to bring it all the way to Championship Sundays. This is your representative at Dub. It is the Overclockers.
And you can see what it means to them. They played extremely well. Game 2, it was backs against the wall. It felt like no way they were going to come back, but they managed to find a way, and in that game 3, well deserved. They played extremely well.
Yeah. Well done to Overclockers, showing their respect. These guys are so absolutely nice.
Yeah, you can see very nice. They're all friends, of course. Outside of the game, they have known each other for so long. good game all around. IDNS, they played really, really well as well. We cannot forget about that.
Yeah, oh man, great performance put up by IDNS, but it just wasn't enough from this powerhouse overclocker. So much pressure. You give them a lead, they won't give it back.
You can see Overclockers saying thank you so much for the support of the crowd. Let's look at the endgame stats here, Gideon.
Oh, Taku, I mean, he has just been one-shotting people like nobody's business. His Breath of the Oceans are ridiculous. The predictions.
Yep, could see I really like this Garita pick coming through, and that could be a thing to fear when they fight against Archangels tomorrow.
Yeah, but what I like about them the most is that they're bringing back these like strong duelists here. Guinevere hasn't been picked up for so long, and only Overclockers are willing to whip it out.
Yep, and now I want to see how they move forward because Vietnam must be super happy with this performance.
Oh, they have to be rejoicing at this point in time. Just completely rejoicing that their representatives make it through the championship Sunday.
I want to highlight though, Bad Apple on this Leo mod played really, really well.
Yeah, he really did. He got a lot of pressure. He was pulling it through. Let's look at the highlights and maybe we can catch some of those glimpses.
Once again, early game, it felt like IDNS was a little drawn out. They were always overextending. They didn't need to be in this fight. It was, to be fair, it was a good fight on the side of Overclockers. They found the key targets. Framsy got killed off straight away. They were lacking damage and Taku just showed up.
Oh yeah, Taku did not give them any space to breathe overall, but like Poons, he really did a good job keeping control of Minzy all game long.
Yeah, Poons, you know, he tried to run away. At least Meow was there to try and keep himself alive. This was a good start by Overclockers. They were so understanding of their turret damage. They know, you know, right? It's fine, it's fine. Meow, you can just walk away. You are safe.
Yeah, and considering how much damage Carry is able to pump out, it's surprising he made it out with just a sliver of health. So they really knew their limitations from the side of Overclockers.
Yeah, you can see though, IDNS, they constantly try to break into it. But Overclockers, they were so far ahead. It was so hard for the Thai squad to do anything. And that was it. Breath of the Ocean. They put it exactly onto Grok because he know that the Selena was going to try and dive in.
Yeah, great fights overall. Destruction here at the Lord fight. Killing that one member was enough. Picking off one more, just icing on the cake.
Yep, and that was the game-winning fight here. They used Lord to perfection. They understood the limitations. They used it to distract everyone, start the fight, and that's how they end the game.
Great fight overall. Congratulations to Overclockers one more time. I can't emphasize this enough. These guys, whew, they've changed so much, and they are bringing their A game to MSC.
Let's see whether they can go all the way. But from here, we have to say thank you so much to IDNS. They played a great tournament. Unfortunately, they will be bowing out at the 5th, 6th spot.
Yep, they have been having some of the hardest competition so far, but great games.
Let's look at the MVP. Yep, no surprise, it has to be Taku.
Yeah, he is really showing just the power, sheer power of Karina. You can one-shot people, you're highly mobile, but more importantly, if you can predict where they're going to be, those Breath of the Oceans are just like easy hits.
Crazy plays, but they need more of those if they were to survive the gauntlet and try to break into that big tree.
Yeah, all the big three. I cannot wait for tomorrow.
Yep, for now we have to congratulate the team from Vietnam. They put on a show and they played really well.
Yeah, they are extremely patient. That's what's so impressive about this team. They can hold out for very long periods of time. And the moment you see the spark in their eye, the moment they see the opportunity, they're going to be cutting through. They go in, guns blazing.
Yep, I really liked it. But that is going to be it. That was the last game coming in from the caster desk. That means all the games coming in will start from tomorrow, where we will be able to crown our MSC champions. Remember, this whole thing live on Facebook Game, brought to you by EGG Network as well as Moon.
Not forgetting our sponsors, legendary sponsor Smart, as well as our elite sponsor Realme and HyperX.
What do you think about today, Gideon?
Great day, great games. I'm done.
Oh, it was a long one indeed, and that is how you end everything. But before we wrap things up, we still have an interview. If I'm not mistaken, Faraz and Fira has an interview with Overclockers. So guys, that's all from us. Off to you at the stage.
All right, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winners of the last series of today. Overclockers, everybody. We're here with Poons. Yeah, thank you. We're here with Poons and Ryan, the manager of the team. Now, I asked you guys this question before, actually. You guys managed to win the last series, but not just because it was the last series. It's so important because you guys are now the last standing MSC qualifiers, right? Every other team has been here because of MPL, and you guys are the last MSC qualifiers. You must be really proud of that. And also, I want to ask you guys, do you feel like there's a heavy weight on your shoulder now because of that reason?
Đến giờ phút này thì đội tuyển của mình là đội tuyển duy nhất không phải là một đội tuyển đến từ khu vực MPL mà vào ở đây, và đây là đội tuyển duy nhất mình còn trụ đến bây giờ. Thì đối với em có cái áp lực nào như vậy để khi mà bắt đầu đấu với những cái đội còn lại hay không?
Thì
Just a little bit of thinking.
bọn em cũng không nghĩ là mình làm được đến nhiều như vậy. Chỉ biết là cố gắng đi thẳng vào vòng mà gọi là mình có thể vượt qua.
That we didn't think that we can go this far at first, but now standing here, the only thing we think now that we have to try more to go as far as possible.
Right, try to get a championship, right? That's what I'm talking about. Fira.
Yeah, and so tomorrow you guys gonna against Archangel. How do you feel?
Ngày mai mình sẽ gặp lại Archangel. Vậy thì em có cảm giác gì hay không?
This is a hard question.
Em nghĩ thì gặp nhau thì cũng là chuyện bình thường thôi anh. Thì cũng muốn đánh hết mình thôi. Tới đâu thì tới.
Alright. So facing any team is just normal. So we don't quite care too much about which team is it. We just try our best.
Right, and that's all that matters, right? Just try your best and go for that trophy that is right behind us. Once again, give it up for Overclockers, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Okay.
Now, Fira, of course,
Yeah.
we need Eruption
And
Sarah. Where you guys at? Because you know what, Fira? It
Yes?
is now time to say goodbye to some of the people over there. They're super hyped up right
Yeah,
now.
they are here since morning.
Yeah, of course. And I wanted to say a big thank you to every single one of you guys that came down here because it was a long day, but it was
Yes.
all worth it, right?
They are very excited. Wait.
Oh, they're
okay,
here.
Sarah is here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my
There we
friends
go.
are
Hey,
here.
guys. Man, the place is jam-packed still. That's why it
This is
took us
crazy.
so while to get here. We had to go through everybody. It's like, sorry, excuse me, we gotta go on stage. We gotta go on stage. There's too many of you guys. But yes, we're here.
Man,
Right. A big congratulations to all the teams that have secured their spot in tomorrow's matches. Archangel is still here. Both teams from Indonesia, Onyx Esports and Louver is still here. And from the last match that we just had from Vietnam, Overclockers. My gosh, 3 out of 9 countries are left. Eruption, which teams and countries did we have to say goodbye to?
Okay, guys, and guys, we need a round of applause now for Geek Fam from Malaysia. Thank you very much for coming. Also, EVOS Esports from SG, Singapore, and IDNS Thailand, and last but not the least, Bren Esports from the Philippines. Thank you, guys, and remember, there's a saying, come back stronger.
comeback is real, dude. Comeback is real.
Comeback is real, but come back stronger. We never give up.
Now, we got a couple of countries still left in the tournament, right?
That's right.
And they're going to be fighting tomorrow. So why don't we take a look at the bracket? We're going to pop it right up. So we're going to be starting the games of tomorrow with the upper bracket. It's going to be an Indonesian matchup. It's going to be Louvre Esports going up against Onyx Esports. Then we're going to move down to the lower brackets. Archangel going up against Overclockers. And then the winner of that fight will be facing the loser of the upper bracket match. These are all best of 3s, but the best part is going to be the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 5. And I expect 5 games, guys.
5 games,
5
definitely.
games.
Definitely, it's going to be a hard one.
So many epic comebacks happened today, and I want to see more of that happening tomorrow. But of course, none of this would have been possible without our sponsors.
Yeah, special thanks to our event. This event is brought to you by Moontun and EGG Network, legendary sponsor Smart, and elite sponsor Realme, also HyperX. By the way, we're also live on Facebook Gaming.
That's right. Now, because you know Eruption wants to still dance, so we're gonna try to close this off. We'll dance backstage together.
We'll dance on the way back out.
Yes.
But guys, thank you very much. And to the millions of people that are still here, give yourselves a round of applause.
See you tomorrow.
That's because of you.
everyone.
you
Because of
guys.
you. That's why we see you guys tomorrow. Facebook Live. You can follow us, Eric Eruption Thai, on Facebook.
All right.
Bye,
See you guys
guys.
later.